Well, you guys have been waiting long enough to see what this car can really do. Today we finally got the car out and we're going to show you exactly what it's like to drive the wheels off of a V8 Miata. It's a little smoky today, but we're not going to let that stop us. Let's get to it. The question I get asked the most about this car is what's it like to drive? Well, the surprising thing is it's actually way more manageable than you would think. Even with all the torque you're making, it's still kind of hard to break traction. If you're not dumping the clutch, you're not really going to have any problems with it. I would say it's exactly what you want a Miata to feel like. The other nice thing about doing a V8 swap is you're not pushing the limits of your drivetrain. To be making 400 horsepower, you're not going to be breaking a ton of parts or asking too much of your drivetrain. As opposed to if you go with a turbo build or anything, you're just really stressing out everything of your build to be making the same amount of power. Once you stick a V8 in a Miata, it still feels like a Miata. You still get that token go-kart driving feel and that light, easy car that you can throw around a corner with confidence. Now it just doesn't feel like you're missing all that power you always wanted. Man, also that low-end torque, that just feels so good. I also get asked about fuel a lot, and yes, you use a lot of fuel. But if you're crazy enough to put a V8 in a Miata, I sure hope you're not complaining about your gas bill. A lot of people think that this car is just a burnout machine, and the reality is that it's still very manageable. I can be pounding it through the gears as hard as I want, and I have yet to actually break traction from a hard shift. I'm only really spinning the tires if I'm trying to from a red light. What surprised me a bit is that this thing isn't stupid fast. Sure, it's a lot of fun, but you can still drive it like crazy, and I'm not worried about killing myself. I'd say in a straight line, it's pretty similar to most newer V8 Mustangs or Camaros. The biggest difference you're obviously going to see though, is that as soon as you get into a corner, it still feels like a Miata. We've played around with lots of other engine swaps too, but from our experience, going straight to a V8 is just the best way to get that butt dyno feeling of the low-end torque. Ultimately, I love this car. It's raining like crazy. I'm almost out of gas, but I have a huge smile on my face and I am just like loving life. I wish I did this sooner. Well, that's pretty much it for today. We have been out driving all day and we're out of gas and it's raining now. So that's got to wrap it up for us. We had a lot of fun making this video for you guys. So make sure you go check out the channel, see everything else we've been up to. We've been making a bunch of content for you guys and help us hit that goal of 10 million subscribers by the end of the month, because that's what we're going for. So we'll see you guys later, I guess.